Well, bienvenue y hola. Tonight's smoking pleasure adventure is the PDR 1878. It's Pino Del Rio 1878 Cubano Especial Capa Natural. This particular smoke is about 7 inches long and about 13/16 diameter, whatever that ring size is. So let's read a little description on this. The Pina Del Rio 1878 Capa Natural features a Dominican Criollo 1998 binder and Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers, and is finished with a 4-year-old Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. The combination of these tobaccos created a very nice, mild to medium smoke loaded with flavor. I've had a Connecticut wrapper smoke before, and I can attest to the mild flavor. Now this cigar, I can't find a particular rating on it, so when there is no rating, then it probably doesn't make it to 90. I know the last Connecticut wrapper cigar I had didn't make it 90, but I am not going to be prejudiced against the smoke, especially since I'm smoking it. Let's see if it's better than what I think. Also, you notice it has the pigtail, which I haven't had that before. Let me see if I can get that in there. Yeah, see the pigtail wrapping end. Okay, so we shall put the heat to this and weld it together and begin. Well, got the Pina Del Rio cranking here. It is a mild flavor. A little difficult to light, maybe because it's 7 inches long, so a little hard drawing. But the thing I didn't like to start off with, as soon as I clipped the end, it split right here. And I've never had that happen in a cigar before. It didn't unravel, it just split. Well, the taste is good, but I'm not happy with that. You know, maybe it's a one-time deal. Okay, we'll go out and have my cheap Merlot and report back. So far so good on Pino Del Rio, and the taste is mild and still enjoyable. Not an exciting flavor, but one that you can still enjoy. The burn on it is very good. I have no problem with that. And my split end turned out to be a leaf coming apart, a little licking, and it's just fine. So I want to tell you a story. My wife and I came from South Florida, and we were going to a business show and exhibition in London, England. And part of the festivities during this was a ball. They call it a ball in London at the Grosvenor Hotel, one of the top hotels in London. And of course it was necessary to wear a tuxedo, a white shirt, and black tie. So I bought myself a tuxedo for the occasion, and we went, and I had my tuxedo, white shirt, and black tie, and enjoyed it very much. They had some fife and drum entertainment, which is very good, a wonderful dinner, and great drinks and wine. So again, the next year following was the trade show in London, so we went, and I packed up all my gear, the tuxedo, etc. And our fellow people from the company met us in the hotel, and they were all dressed again in tuxedo, white shirt, and black tie. And I showed up downstairs in the hotel with my tuxedo and a black shirt and no tie. And he said, and he looked shocked, says, "What's wrong? What happened?" I said, "I forgot my cufflinks and buttons." Well, I had the tuxedo shirt, the white shirt, but I had no buttons, and I couldn't get any at the last minute. So I did have a black shirt that I wore for other parties, and it had the Nehru, little short Nehru collar. So I put that on. And let me tell you, the British are very traditional, and they expect things to be done the right way, which is show up at these balls in a white shirt and a bow tie, black bow tie. Well, I come in, and there's about, I say about 1,200 people there, and of course half of them are men, and I come in with my tuxedo, with a black shirt and no tie. And I guarantee you that every man in that ball had a white shirt and a black bow tie. Well, don't you think I stuck out with this? And the men were looking at me like this was the greatest tragedy that they've ever seen, that anyone would dare show up at one of their festivities in anything other than the uniform required. So I spent the evening amongst many stares. That's not a cigar cough, that's a nasal drip cough, so I'm not going to blame it on a cigar. Anyways, I got through the evening with tremendous, some of them really dirty looks, like you dare break our traditions. Okay, so the third year, we go back, and this time I made sure, double, triple check that I had all my buttons and everything so I could wear my white shirt. We go to the ball, and I've got my white shirt and black bow tie, and all of a sudden I'm walking into the place, and men are wearing blue shirts, pink shirts, any color you can imagine, frilly shirts that they never wore before. And what happened is, I think I started a dress revolution in London that broke the ice for men to wear something else other than the regular uniform. Well, I had the regular uniform on the third time, but I got a big kick out of this, that suddenly these guys all broke out in their different colored shirts and ties. So that was quite a pleasure. Anyways, that's my London dress-up story. Back to the PDR. I'll go back out and enjoy this some more. So far, down to here, and it still tastes good. Not exciting, but tastes good. Now, getting down to the end of the PDR 1878. I don't know why it's called 1878, but I may find out one day. And I just want to tell you, I'm going to include a picture of me at the ball in my black shirt. I had to crop it down to just me because I really don't have permission to show the other people at the table. So as you can see, I'm in my black shirt and someone else is in their white. So this is what happened. On my glass of Merlot, I started out with a white wine that I didn't particularly care for. It was a little harsh. So I put half of the white wine in and then topped the other half off with the Merlot, which made it more pleasant. Well, the PDR is good. Not great, But I think you'll enjoy this. There's no tar coming out of the end, especially for a 7-inch long cigar. And this is just about as much as I can smoke of it, because after a while it gets boring sucking on the end of this thing. But anyways, it's a great smoke, or not a great smoke, a good smoke, and you will enjoy it.